There you go, there's a better view. What's up, everybody? How are y'all today? A little bit wet out here on this job. As you can see, we got standing water everywhere. That's alright though, nothing we can't work through. Check out this state. Let me get the laborer to shoot this thing with a laser real quick. That's me. I'm the laborer. Okay. I'm gonna fix my grade control setting. Sorry. What's up, Lego City? How you doing, big man? Or I guess you're a man. I don't know. Sorry if I misgendered you. But I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying myself. Digging some dirt slash mud. Just a little loving life, man. Or woman, or, you know, child, or whatever, whoever you are. As you can see, we've got some water in the hole now. That's not great, but, you know, it's there. So, did anybody get any snow last weekend? We were supposed to here in Charlotte, and nothing happened, of course. Nothing at all. This is my first time going live on YouTube. I've done it a few times on TikTok, but not recently. What's up, champions? Yeah, so I make long form videos usually, and some short, you know, reels or YouTube shorts, whatever. But I don't really live stream that much, just because I never know what my schedule is. Can you hear me talking okay? Anybody? Okay. Good to know. But I've got the windshield open because it's dirty, and I forgot to clean it. It doesn't bother me here looking through it, but you know, it looks bad over the phone. We got some steaks. You can see a pink steak here, and I've got one underneath me, right underneath me. So I'm gonna just kind of mosey my way on through here if I can. There is water running everywhere. It froze last night. It's about 26 degrees. It was last night. And it rained the day before. It rained yesterday, and it froze last night. It's just now thawing out, so it's making a huge mess. But that's all good. You know, you'll have that. It's no big deal. Is anybody else doing anything fun today? Anybody else in the dirt work? Watching this? Here comes the dozer. He's gonna start pushing this stuff. Sorry. You'll have to deal with the dirty windshield for a little while. If anybody can hear me, say something, I guess. I don't know if you can hear me talking or not. Hopefully you can hopefully you can since I closed the windshield. Okay. Good deal. deal? What's up, Thomas? Hope you're having a good Monday. Might have to get out and shoot this again. Let me make sure I don't run over these stakes, which I may just. Oh, I'm good. Oh my gosh, so slick, man. It's a mess. It's a mess. The good thing about these filters are, that's good to hear, man. Hard to make it nowadays. You really got to do some wild stuff to make it in today's time. But yeah, I'll talk a minute about what I'm doing here. I posted a short a few days ago that really explained. I think did a decent job at explaining sediment ponds. Basically, I've been doing excavation work for 14 years now, and the last 5 years, about 90% of the work I've done has been in sediment ponds. So, we know them pretty good, at least for this area. Charlotte, North Carolina is where we're located. But yeah, what I'm digging right now is a sand filter pit. So this whole area you see in front of us is the pond. Let me just swing around. So this is the lower side, obviously. There's the box, the outlet structure, and there's the upper end of the pond. Alright, so this catches all the runoff from the streets and yards of the houses and whatever else, brings it down here into this pond. And then what I'm digging right now is a sand filter. Oh, there's a piece of irrigation pipe that just dug out of the ground. That's cool. Yeah, so this sand filter this one is like 30 by 30, 30 feet wide, 30 feet long, and it's 3.5 feet deep. It has 6-inch PVC pipe. It's perforated, so it has holes in it, small holes that will let water in. And this pit will have pipe and like fabric underneath the pipe. Then we'll lay the pipe. Then it will have clean stone on top of the pipe, about a foot of stone, and then 2.5 feet of sand on top of that. And what that does is when the water comes in from the neighborhood, it'll come down here, fall down into the pit, go into the pipe, and out the box right here. If you don't know, I don't know if you do, but there's a bigger pipe going out to the creek. So this is a measure to filter water, the runoff from this neighborhood. Yeah, Thomas, this is a retention pond, but this filter is it's like a part of the retention pond, I guess you could say. It just slows the water down, and the sand and stone catches all of the fine material. Let me check this with a laser real quick. Pretty close to grade. Just need to trim a few inches off right here. Sorry, I know the windshield's dirty, but I've got to get work done, so I can't go up there and wash it off. So this one, usually the ponds we do have one filter in them, but this one has two for some reason. So there's one 30 by 30 pit, and then I'm basically sitting in the next 30 by 30 pit, and it has a little berm that comes out in between them to divide the water. So I need to finish, get over here behind the dozer. He's actually just pushing this dirt over to the corner so we can load it out. We don't have anywhere to waste this dirt on site. We've already wasted about 75 truckloads, and this is going to be probably another 40. So we're just out of room, so we have to haul the rest of the dirt off site, probably to a dump somewhere. Dirt's pretty bad, it's pretty wet. I'm just trying to get a little spot where I can sit and dig the last corner out for this pit, and then I'll start on the next one. It only took me, an hour and a half maybe to dig this one, so it's really not that much. We did a big one a few months ago. I think it's the last video I posted, last long form video. It was like 80 by 80, so it's pretty big. And it took a few days to dig out. Well, dig out and haul away. It was the same way. We had nowhere to put it on site. Is it not kind of crazy that you can just get on your phone and watch somebody in real time, probably halfway across the world? I was just thinking that a minute ago, like, what the heck is our world come to? Where y'all can just click on whenever I go live and just watch me do my job. You have no idea who I am, where I'm at. You know, it's just kind of crazy. Yeah, where are you from, Thomas, if you don't mind me asking? You from the States, I guess? yeah, Hendersonville, or I guess Henderson, I don't know. I know where Hendersonville is. It's probably, honestly, probably close to the same or the same place. We go up there sometimes. I have some friends that one of my old youth pastor actually preaches at a church up there, and I'm pretty sure it's Hendersonville. So yeah, it's a cool place. We actually were going to go to Boone last weekend, to see some snow, but they almost, they called the snow off, almost. So we didn't end up going, but we think we're going to go this weekend, because it looks like it's going to snow again. Like, there's a bigger chance of snow. Virginia's a cool place. I have a friend that they have some property up in Floyd, Virginia, or I think it's they have a piece in Floyd and another piece in, what is it? Is it Hillsville? Is that it? Hillsville, Virginia? Hillsville? I think that's it. We used to go hunt up there sometimes with them, the kids. Pretty place, man. Love the mountains. Man, I'm getting hot in this thing. I had to actually turn the cool air on. Jeez, I don't need it for that hard. The center of the universe. I have not heard of that. I have not. Center of the universe. Maybe I have heard of that, but is it a place in Virginia? I guess. Just pulling my leg. Okay, Ashland. That's cool, man. I like I really, really, really like the Appalachian Mountains. I'm from Charlotte, born and raised, um, which is nice. We have a lot of work. We have a lot of industry here. But dude, I could leave this place. I could leave this place tomorrow. If it wasn't for family, I could leave here and go to the mountains and never look back. And maybe we will one day, but something about the Appalachian Mountains, dude. I love it. We go to Boone, Blowing Rock, West Jefferson. We go up there a pretty good bit, at least once or twice a year. Sometimes we'll go for take a day trip, and that's kind of the more touristy destinations, but we just don't really have don't really know what else to do, you know, besides like hiking and stuff. So I mean, we don't really go shopping or anything like that in Boone or anything, but um, we will go like we've been to Grandfather Mountain before and stuff. I don't know if you know about that place, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, I really like the mountains, man. I hope to have a house up there one day. If I don't just move, if I could get my wife. She's a beach girl, so um, that's a little bit of conflict right there. Not really conflict, but she likes the beach. I like the mountains. Yeah, yeah, hiking's fun. I guess. I think there's a. I don't know if it's. I think it's in North Carolina, but no, it's called the Virginia Creeper Trail. Go ride bikes. We've done that before. That's a pretty good time. Pretty fun time. And yeah, I like hiking and stuff, man. I like fishing. Um, I haven't really done any trout fishing, fly fishing. We said me and my wife were actually going to take a trip up there a few years ago, but something came up, like a fly fishing trip. Cause, dude, I don't know, man. I could sit on the front porch of a little cabin right beside a creek all day long, or go get in the creek and uh, go get in the creek and swim around and just hang out all day. I've got 3 young kids, so um, you know, it's just a fun time. The beach is too for them, not so much for me. I don't really like the heat or the sand. It's just annoying, if you ask me. But um, yeah, like we went, I think to Brevard last year, maybe 2 years ago now, and went up there to close to Sliding Rock. We didn't go there, but dude, one day we just went and got in the creek and literally hung out in the creek all day long. It's the most fun, man. Going looking at waterfalls and stuff like that. It's just a good time. It doesn't cost anything either, other than the gas to get there. That's nice. Is it snowing up there on y'all right now? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check grade again. Yeah, mud is terrible. Oh man. Yeah, I love some snow, man. We don't we hardly get it down here anymore. Seems like when I was a kid, I mean, it doesn't seem like, but when I was a kid, we got a good snow, at least one good snow a year, if not two or three. I'll be honest, I don't think we've had like a actual measurable snowfall in 4 years. Like, it snowed every year a few times, but it doesn't stick. It's always, man, it always works out like this. Like just last weekend or yesterday, it was supposed to snow, but it was like 40 something degrees the night that the snow was supposed to be here, so I knew it wasn't going to do anything. But the night before that was 20 degrees for the low, and last night, the night after, it was 25 degrees for the low, so it's just annoying. But yeah, that's why we're going to go to the mountains and hopefully see some good snow, hopefully. I'm about done with this pit now. Yeah, this is some nasty dirt, man. We're down here in a creek bottom. All those trees behind me, you see up there. It's just a flat bottom. Like over in here, 50 yards into the woods, there's a legit swamp. Swamp down there, so it's just, you get down here in the bottom and it's just nasty dirt. Like this stuff that I'm actually in right now isn't terrible, but it's still just wet. And it's not going to dry out. It's supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be in the 20s every night this week, so it's just going to freeze right back up and thaw out, and freeze and thaw, and just make a huge mess. So that's always fun. Always a good time, man. Yeah, no, man. I like duck hunting a lot too, and I don't know if you're into hunting that much or not, but especially duck hunting is very weather dependent, and it takes good cold weather up north to push them down to us. And hearing from all the old timers, they say we haven't had a hard winter since the 90s. That's why there's no ducks around us other than a few local wood ducks really, and a few mallards. I mean, there's not much, but yeah, they say they used to kill them back in the day when it would get cold, but now there's no storms, there's no bad weather. It's just pretty mild. Alrighty. I think we're good here. I probably need to shoot it again, but I can shoot it whenever. I get out and start shooting the next one. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I posted a video the other day talking about how much I love my job, or I just said I love my job, but dude, I love this stuff, man. I'm 30 years old. Yeah, all this dirt's gonna get trashed. There's nothing you can do with it. We have a guy that has connections with a bunch of people. I don't know. He owns a trucking company, and he has, he just knows a lot of people, and a lot of times they'll take this stuff, this wetter, not good for much stuff, and fill in like holes in farmers' fields, like gullies and stuff like that with it. And then they'll, whenever they get some good dirt, they'll put the good dirt on top so they can farm over it. But other than that, there's a dump right down the road. We may haul it there just because it's close, or he may haul it to a farmer or something. I'm not I'm not the owner of the business. I'm an employee, so I don't make the final calls. My boss is really good about letting me, like I make all the calls on the job, unless it's something major. So he's good about letting me do that, but also, when it comes to trucks and stuff like that, he makes the call whether we're gonna spend the money to haul it to the dump or, try to find somewhere else to get rid of it or something. Just trying to figure out right now what will be the best way, where will be the best place to start, and I'm thinking over here. Yeah, I know. I mean, even the deer hunt, man, it's like this year down here, there was times in December that it's 75 degrees, 80 degrees, and it was like that for about a week. It was like 70 something degrees in the middle of the rut. It's like the deer just cut off. They quit rutting because it was too hot. Weather affects a lot, especially when it comes to hunting like that. I appreciate the feedback, Thomas. I was gonna cut the live off a few minutes before you first come in. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. I just figured I would do this. Like, I don't know if you heard me say, or I do make videos on my channel. I've been doing it for, this summer will be 3 years. So pretty small still. We've had a lot of family stuff, just new babies, stuff like that kind of put a damper on making YouTube videos because it doesn't really pay that well. So I haven't been super hardcore at it, and I haven't really had the time to like try to grow it really fast. But I'm trying to ramp it up now. I think I'm at about 4,500 subscribers, maybe. So it's grown, but it's nowhere near where I would like for it to be. But like I say, family comes first, then my job, and then this comes pretty much last, aside from anything else. It's how it is. I really would like to make this a full-time career, making videos. So maybe one day I'll be able to do that. But as of right now, not even close, man. This is some actual decent stuff right over on this side. So that's good. I'm going to save this for, well, now it's getting into trash right below it, but we can use this on the back side of the dam. We can waste this stuff out because it will actually, you can grade it, but that other stuff's so bad that you can't grade it. Dang, man, 5 kids, that's a fun household there. My wife she's one of 5, and it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool having a lot of brothers and sisters. They all get along really good. We have a good time together. That's awesome, man. There's nothing much better than family. You know, they can be, it can be rough at times as well, but also nobody will be there for you like your family is. So that's cool. It's crazy how much this dirt's changed. Over there, it's garbage, but man, this is, it's a little, you know, it's a little wet, but it's really, really good stuff. Kind of wild. Have a good one, Thomas. I really appreciate you talking, man. Hopefully, I'll catch you later. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to hop off here. That's, wow, 52 minutes. Say that's alright. Y'all have a blessed day. God bless you. Jesus loves you, and I do too.